Hey, Cancer, what is going on? This is your Tarot, and Buttercup is the guest host, my Frenchie. If you've never been here before, Buttercup is my French bulldog, and she is always snorting, snoring, making all sorts of noises in the background. So I apologize. But if you are returning, thank you for coming back. This is Starlight Tarot Coaching and Guidance. I'm Dinah Lee. And this is for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of September. And you have the Soulmates card coming out. Oh, let me hit my record button here. Sorry, Cancer. There we go. So you can see the cards. Soulmates. Have you found your soulmate, Cancer? Boy. Never ending story. Oh, please don't do this, Cancer. Please don't do this. I just got back from a little business trip / getaway in Tampa, Florida. Flexible. You've got to be flexible, Cancer. And I have a Cancer in my life who it's always this like start and then find all the things that are wrong with start a project, find all the things that are wrong, and delay. So you can't do that to yourself, Cancer. No. We're not playing that, okay? We're going to follow through. I love you guys. You know, you're my brother and sister water signs out there. You are my brethren. Well, I'm a Cancer rising. So Cancer rising, Scorpio sun, Leo moon. And I have figured out that my Leo-ness shows up in my hair and only in my hair, okay? When I was down there, there's so much humidity that my hair just curled these big, huge curls. And it was much nicer than where I am, where it just lifts. So all of you ladies and gentlemen with wavy or curly hair, you know what I'm talking about. I always wanted straight hair all my life. And isn't that the story? Like whatever you have, you want the opposite. So I've always had wavy hair and I always wanted straight hair. And it's taken me a long time to actually appreciate having wave. So there you go. Angels, teachers, guides, please help me guide my brother and sister Cancerians in their reading for the month of September. King of Swords, you are making very important decisions here. King of Swords, any kind of air sign you're dealing with, you're looking at something very closely. You're inspecting something very closely here is what I'm getting from this energy. Three of Swords, you've been hurt. Yes, we water signs can get hurt easily. And the Tower, okay, all of these coming up in your past. Shh, Buttercup, lay down, lay down. She's exhausted from the trip. She's not a good traveler at all. And she's been sleeping all day and now she's not. Because why? Because I'm recording. That's why. And she has to get excited. Okay, so in your past position here, Cancer, you've got the King of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Tower. So finding out the truth about something with your, finding out the truth and making big decisions because you've been hurt and maybe you keep getting hurt in your life. The Tower, hanging on to something that no longer serves you. He hasn't made a peep all morning. What is the energy she gets excited about? Because I call in the guides, you know, and these guides are for you guys. We have the King of Pentacles. So there we go. Something about your money, your house, your property, the things that you own, Cancer, making big decisions about physically where your life is headed, okay? High Priestess, something being revealed to you very slowly, something that your intuition is picking up on, okay? But something that you're going to have to be patient for, I believe. I mean, already have 2 majors in here. This is slowly understanding something, slowly seeing something, slowly a slow revelation coming in here. And it may be something that some kind of truth about you, Cancer. And here we go, Judgment. Another major arcana, making big decisions about something. Okay. Now, I feel like this reading is asking you, so far, is asking you not to be as rigid as you have perhaps been in the past, because the King of Swords can be very rigid thinking, very inside the box. It's not very creative, okay? And I feel like you're doing everything you can so that you don't create this tower moment, but yet, and I've had the same discussion with Cancerian friends, is like, but if you're making decisions based on safety, like safety at all costs, never a loss, you're also never going to have an adventure. You're also never going to invite possibilities into your life because you're so focused on controlling the outcome. And so you're not leaving room for an even better outcome. And there is some risk taking in life. I mean, being safe, and I don't mean to go off on a tangent, Cancer, but being safe doesn't always create safety, okay? There's a balance there, because if you're living in a safe little bubble world and are so afraid to make an investment or take a risk, you will limit the amount of abundance that can come into you. And safe isn't really safe. And there's something coming here for a new channel with me and addressing these types of issues in particular, where I feel like a lot of people aren't really living. Our lifestyle's gotten so out of whack. And so that's a whole other deep subject, but it's something that's very close to my heart. So Cancer, this is where you are right now, okay? You're making a new quality of decision here, I feel, that you really want to change something about your life, okay? And you're realizing that there's a lot more. There's a lot more to life than maybe, the way you've been playing it before. This is calling you to be flexible, okay? And make different types of decisions. Of course, you want your wishes to come true. This is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment in line with soulmates, okay? And this is requiring you to make a conscious decision to risk, and I don't mean risk like risk your life or invest in some fly-by-night scheme or scam, but this is going to require you to risk something and invest in something that you have no guarantee of the outcome, okay? No guarantee, but you're willing to risk that little bit and put yourself out there so that you can have your dreams come true. It's going to require you to invest something tangible, your time, maybe some money, traveling, your physical body, changing something in your physical life here. And the Queen of Cups, which is love, okay? Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing and all of these things. And she is happiness, and she is the Queen of, excuse me, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is nurturing. It is loving yourself. It is loving others. The Queen of Cups says, let me cuddle up next to you and just be with you, okay? The Queen of Cups is full of love. And I think that you'll see here that if you've had a relationship in the past with someone who's hurt you, Maybe it's just taking time, okay, to figure this out with someone. And there's your soulmate, Cancer. Two of Cups. After the Tower, after the Judgment, here comes the Two of Cups, okay? But this is going to require you to be vulnerable, Cancer, okay? That's the word. It's like a little bit of risk, a little bit of vulnerability, a little bit of let time do work, you know, in the way that it's supposed to work so that something is better understood. Didn't I say in your August reading, Cancer, that like your soulmate was coming back to you for a better relationship? I feel like you're wiser at this time, okay? I feel like you're working less in your ego, okay? Like that need to be right or that need to control, and opening yourself up to a little bit of vulnerability and showing that very sensitive side to you, okay? So that you can be with your soulmate, because all us water signs have that protective element, right? You are the crab. The scorpions have the Scorpio. We have the shell. You have a shell. We have a stinger, okay? I saw a quiz online or something the other day. It wasn't really a quiz. It was like I don't know what it was, but it was like for each sign, the number one question to ask each sign. And Scorpio was, Scorpio, why are you so mean? Well, and my thought was, we're not mean. We're, you guys and us and Pisces are some of the kindest, sweetest people on the earth. But what happens is people take advantage of you and you get tired of it. And then, like in my instance, the stinger comes out. In your instance, your little claws come out, right? Or you shut down. But here's the thing. If you never open up to vulnerability and let people see that soft, loving, lovable inside, okay, then you can never have this soulmate in your life, okay? And I know that's what you want, Cancer. So let's get some little bit of more information here, Cancer. I think this is going to be good for you, okay? Got to be flexible, okay? Don't retreat back into your shell when you are asked to be flexible and think of something in a slightly different way than possibly what you are accustomed to, okay? Be flexible. All right. Cancer. What's the King of Swords deciding? Okay. The Knight of Swords. What you're going to do about something. Are you going to go for something this time, Cancer? Are you going to take action? Because I feel like if you take action, you're going to create a whole new world for yourself. And that is exactly what I'm trying to say in this reading, that you've got to think a different way, open up and be vulnerable, and you're going to start a brand new life, a brand new cycle in your life, okay? So that King of Swords, you're deciding right now to change your life in a way that is going to bring you the true love that you have been craving. Why is it Three of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords here? Ace of Cups. That's what you want. And I feel like this is something that you thought you were going to have before. You thought you had found your Ace of Cups within the Tower with the Knight of Cups. You've been hanging on and committed no matter what, Cancer. Even with the Tower, you haven't given up, okay? You've still been giving to someone even though you were hurt. See, Cancer, you can't hide behind your moon all the time. You can't cover up your true feelings and emotions, because what happens is when, and I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but when you refuse to show your vulnerable side and you try to only or mostly show that tough exterior, no one can get close to you. They don't even really know who you are or how deep your love can go. King of Pentacles with the Sun. Okay. So this decision to be courageous here and invest is going to shine, shed new light on things. I think you're seeing a new way, new possibilities. Okay. The best card in the deck. Sun. Revelation also is what's coming out. The Lovers. Making a huge choice, Cancer. I feel like this is a choice that's going to change your entire life. And I just want to say, if you've been waiting very patiently for something to come together, then, you know, kudos to you, Cancer, for doing this, because this is the here and now moment. Making this choice. The Lovers, this is like and the Two of Cups, it's a soulmate relationship, okay? And I feel like even though you've been hurt, you never gave up because you believe this is your Ace of Cups with unlimited potential in it. I just keep saying the same things because that's the energy that I'm getting. And it's really beautiful, Cancer. You know, sometimes we can think something's over and it was never meant to be, but maybe the timing was just off, you know? Temperance, yes, be patient. Be patient in this flexible category. Please be patient, all right? You've got the Judgment. You're making a big decision. Don't, you know, don't give up just because something is taking longer than you think it should with the Temperance card. But I feel like this decision is also going to bring you back into balance. Like you've been out of balance for a while, maybe from this past Tower moment and Three of Swords. But this decision that you're making right now is the most important decision of this time in your life. Okay. I don't know if it's the most important decision in your entire life, but maybe it is, Cancer. Okay. And I think this is lighting you up in your solar plexus. Like this is making you feel empowered and strong and confident. You're getting your confidence back after, I feel like, a long period of being very analytical. And instead, you're using another part of you to make decisions now. Not so analytical and worried about safety, which is really like prison. Okay. You can imprison yourself trying to be safe. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yes, you have anxiety about making these kinds of decisions, but you don't need to worry. Okay. Don't go back into this. You've got the never ending story. Okay. You want your wish fulfillment. Don't go back into this way of thinking, Cancer. You've got to stay positive. All right. Oh, no, Cancer. I'm not going to let you sabotage yourself. I'm not going to let you sabotage yourself. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, unlimited potential with this decision over here. You've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Your life is changing, Cancer. As long as you stop doing this, sabotaging yourself in your mind, okay? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. How do they say you can break habits of thought? Wear a rubber band. And every time your mind goes to that negative place about, well, what if, just pop yourself with the rubber band lightly, not hard, but just, you know, and then change your thought to this is possible. Everything's possible. I'm being guided. And then you have the High Priestess again. Okay. So Knight of Swords, the World, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Your theme this month is all major arcanas. Okay. You've got the High Priestess twice And you're going to have to go with your gut on this decision and not your analytical, worry wart thinking mind. Okay. And that's not a judgment, Cancer. I know that is a very valid and legitimate protection for you. Okay. But you need to go into your emotions more, into your intuition, and go with your inner guidance, not your brain that wants you to just create more of the same thing over and over again. Because making those safe decisions isn't going to get you this life that you want or your soulmate, I don't believe. So I feel like this month is huge for you, Cancer. You want your wishes fulfilled. You want to step into this Queen of Cups role, whether you're male, female. You may want that Queen of Cups in your life that is your soulmate, but you're going to have to use your intuition and your feelings and not your fear, not your brain. Okay. Where's all this going for Cancer? Angels, teachers, guides. Thank you. Angels, teachers, guides, Cancer. Angels, teachers, guides, Cancer. Oh, shoot. Hang on, Cancer. Ugh, I'm dropping cards. And there were many in here and I'm not pulling those out. Where is it still? Oh, okay. All right. 9 of Wands. 4 of Wands, celebration, possibly even a marriage for you coming up, Cancer, okay? This soulmate situation, this big decision, this may be the person that you're going to marry, okay? 4 of Wands, celebration, happiness, all the things that you want, having fun, Cancer, having fun. The full brand new journey, overcoming your fears, okay? You say, to heck with it. I feel the fear, but I'm going for it. All right. And then you have the 9 of Wands. You are going to be committed no matter what you have to go through. Okay. You're going to tough this thing out and you are going to have the happiness that you want. But it's going to be a new experience. It's not anything that you've ever experienced before. I almost want to say it's like a state of being that you've never experienced before, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and invest in something that could hurt you. But I don't think so, because I feel like if you make the safe choice, you know, because you're worried, you're going to end up not having this experience at all. So it's all up to you to make this decision. And now she's really snoring in the background. And she hasn't been snoring at all today. She's been sleeping all day. Let's get a Sacred Destiny card for you, Cancer. I love this reading for you. Please make the courageous choice. Please make the choice that makes you feel free, okay? And lights you up inside. That's that Sun card, okay? And you got the focus, okay? Stay focused on what you want, not what you do not want here, Cancer. So that is, maybe change your focus. Let's read it. Should have this one memorized by now. There goes my stomach growling. What you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that, which is worthwhile. You hear me, Cancer? Put your focus on and attention on what is worthwhile. That brain going, well, what if, all that analyzation, that is not worthwhile, okay? You have to be brave and courageous, like I said. Okay, enough. I'm going to get off my soapbox. Because when I'm talking with you, Cancer, through this video screen, I feel like I'm talking to my friends, okay? I feel like I know you to an extent, okay? Or the deep subconscious tendencies that you have. And you may not even realize that you have these or what's driving the choices that you make. But it's all because you are so tender and so loving and so beautiful on the inside. And I know that you've been hurt in the past. We have all been hurt, but you can't shut down for the rest of your life, okay? When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you will see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. So basically this onward and upwards, Cancer, no more of the past. We're not going to stay in our fear. We're not going to stay in our wounded heart. You are moving up, either physically, spiritually, emotionally, with vulnerability and willing to put yourself out there and receive the love that you have been craving for so long. So thank you for being here, Cancer. I hope you enjoy your reading. If you did, please give the video a like. Please subscribe. It's totally free to do that. And I will see you in the next one.